Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to DH Education System. I hope that all my dear students will be fine. It's week 7. The topic is learning HTML. Today's lecture is the combination of chapter number 1 and chapter number 2 because we have done all these chapters. So I'm thinking of showing you that how we can use all the tags which we have learned so far in a very meaningful way. So what I am doing is I have designed a web page for all my dear students, and today we will see that how, if we have a web page, how we can make a code of that page using its by viewing its design. Okay, so I hope that you will like today's video. The resources which I am using for this video include Computer Science and Information Technology book. It's chapter number 1, chapter number 2, from page number 2 till 17. So there are some web links. First 3, these are the web links, and then the last 3, these are the YouTube links which I have given, so that it would be easier for you to understand the concept more easily. And the 5th one over here, this link is this is for the beginner, and these are the series of videos over here for HTML. So go visit these links, and this will enhance your learning, inshallah. The methodology which I have adopted for today's lecture include reinforcement of previous lesson, audio aid, visual aid, practical implementation, homework assignment, and wrap up. The learning objectives of today's lecture is basic elements of HTML, heading and font family, empty and container elements, then list and its types, lastly image and its attributes. So let me check. Okay, so my dear students, first of all we have HTML basic elements. So I will tell you step by step about all the learning objectives which I have added. Obviously we will discuss them in our lecture as well, okay, but I will show you the practical implementation hands-on. Okay, so then I will use heading and font family in my when I am creating the web page, and I will use container and empty elements as well. Then I will use list and its types, and lastly I will show you how to insert an image and how you can change its attributes and how you can use different attributes. Okay, so let's begin now. But before that I just want to show you a web page. If you just observe over here, it's a web page which I have designed for my dear students. Okay, so this is the page. Now here on this page there are all the attributes which we have learned so far. Okay, if you just observe here, there is an image, there are 2 images, some paragraph, HR tag is used, its heading, then here we have some type of list. So there are all the elements, there are all the tags in this web page. So by viewing that web page, how we can code using Notepad. Here I have the code of this web page as well. So I will discuss with you all this code, and I will show you how you can implement it over here. I think that we should increase its font size so that it will be visible, clearly visible to all of you. It's bold. Okay, so first of all, um, I just wanted to discuss about HTML basic elements. Okay, so HTML basic elements including HTML, head, title. Now the title is welcome page, so I am going to change it. I will write DHA education system. Okay, so control S, it will be changed. So okay, it's over here. Now observe here, it's welcome page. Okay, but I will press enter, and now if you just observe, it's DHA education system. Okay, so after that, HTML head, title and body. So these are the 4 basic HTML elements. Okay, after that, what is here? It's BG color. BG color means the background color. If you just observe over here, it's some green color. Okay, so you can, there are a number of colors which you can edit in your HTML web page using HTML. Like okay, you just go to Google and write here HTML BG colors. So you can come up with a different list over here. If you just observe, there are different pictures. So I just open up one here, and there are different colors. You can use any of these colors for creating a web page. Okay, so I just use here, it's medium spring green. Okay, you just observe it over here like this. I just wanted to keep it like this, but I will change it and show you that how it affects. So now green. Okay, look, it's changed now. Okay, it is green now, but firstly, before that, I have used some other color. So before that, it was medium spring green. Okay, so let me check, I didn't save it. Yes, now it's the same. Okay, so this is how you can change the colors. You can view this list, and you can use any of the color mentioned here. Okay, there are codes of colors as well, but for your convenience, I taught you about the simple names of the colors. Okay, so after that, there is an image. If you just observe here, there is an image, there is DHA logo. So how to insert an image? It's img tag, which is obviously a empty element. Okay, this is not container element because it only starts, but there is no ending tag. If you just observe it here, there is no ending tag, it only starts. Okay, src is the source. Now I just wanted to show you that where I have saved my images. Okay, here if you just observe my desktop, over here there is a folder of HTML. In HTML there are lists, and there are 2 images with the name of DHA and DHASSB. Okay, now here I am using, now if I just give the path, because it is on desktop, and anything which you just save on desktop, it is in C drive. So the drive name, then obviously the folders inside it, then it's on desktop. In desktop there is a folder with HTML name, and over there the name of the image is DHA. Okay, .jpg is the extension I told you earlier. Now if we are talking about the different attributes of image, height is 20%. so height is this height, it describes the height, this is the height. Okay, and then width. Now alt is alternate text. Why we are using it now, I will show you. I just forget to write D. Okay, so it's HA. Now the name of the image is wrong over here. So what happened? Look, now if you just observe, there is a little cross over here. There is no image. What does it mean? It means that you have missed something. But if you just observe here, besides that, it's written school logo. Okay, now school logo is what? It is ALT. Okay, so if something missed and it's something written in place of that image, if the image is missed and something written in place of that image, it's conventionally look good. There will be no ambiguity on the user side, because user will understand that obviously the page is not the page didn't load properly, but the image, there's an image of a school. Okay, or there is a school logo over here. Okay, so you can by using ALT you can show your user that what the image is of. Okay, this is a good convention, so do use that. Now what we are doing, we are writing A bag and save it over here again. Now if you just observe, your logo is back. Okay, after that I have told you about type of list. Yes, so in type of list we have list range from H1 till H6. So here I am using H1. The center tag is used to place everything in the center of the page. Okay, so I am using center tag before, and then H1 heading. This is what I am writing: welcome to DHA education system. Okay, and if you just observe the order, first of all, the tag which opened at the last, lastly, which open lastly, that is supposed to close first. Okay, and then the tag which open at the first point, it will end at the last point. This is how you are supposed to open and close these tags. Okay, so after that, if I just observe, it's my heading. After that there is a line. So I told you that HR tag horizontal rule or horizontal line is drawn by using HR. So here size and width, alignment, color, these are the different attributes of HR tag. So alignment is where to align, whether on left, right or center of the page. Then we have width and size. Width means how long you want it to be. The color is gold over here, so you can see it, you can observe that as well. Now I just put up a paragraph. I just put up a paragraph about DHA system over here. So here what I can do, here is paragraph tag. Okay, but before that, if you just observe, I use font family. Okay, font family include face. This is the writing style which I adopted, and this is the color of the text which I want on my web page. Okay, it's white. We can change it, we can make it blue, so like it's up to you. Yes, it will be blue. It is blue now. Okay, so you can keep on experimenting and check how different things work. So it's white again. Okay, Acha, okay, so now I use this tag font. After that I use the tag P paragraph, and I just want this paragraph to be at the center. So if you just observe here, it is in the center of the page. It is not on the left or the right side. Now how you are supposed to close these tags which you have opened. Center tag, which is in the third place, should be closed at the first place. Okay, I just left something. After center tag, I have used this bold tag, bold, italic and underline. We can use these to make our work, our task, our text more prominent. So I'm using it as well. I'm closing it now. Check how it is implementing. Okay, so it's bold and italic as well. So bold will close, italic will close in the first place, then bold, then center, then paragraph, and then font. Here only font will close. No attribute will be mentioned in the closing tag of font. Okay, so after that, if you just observe over here, I have put up an image. So this same image, this image. Okay, I showed you that there were two images in that folder. So this is the second one with DHUSSB name. I just set its height 50% and width 70%. So width is 70%, that's why it is this much in the width, and the height is 50%. Okay, I just use ALT in place of this as well. It is DHUSSB. If the picture will not display, then you can see this over here. Now if you just observe, I used another heading type H3 for indoor facilities. So I am just telling that what are the indoor facilities which we are having in the school. So you can use font over here as well. Okay, so how you can do that, like for example, it's font family. If you just observe font and then color, it's red, and close this, and then close font here as well. If you just, yes, let me check, look, it's red now. Okay, we can do one more thing as well. One should keep on experimenting. If you just know something, if you just learn something, just keep on experimenting that how it works or how it implement. Now I will show you that you can change the color of different letters as well, of a same sentence, the color of different letters. Okay, so how you can do that, please observe it. And the same thing I am doing here, and I will close this as well. Okay, so Control S and observe it how it works. It's something very interesting. Okay, look at chemistry lab. If you just observe, C is in red color and S is in red color, because I have changed the color of individual letters. Okay, so you can use font to change the color of individual letters as well. Likewise, with that, this is ordered list. If you just observe type I can write capital A here or small a here, save it, and look how it works. Okay, so small a, it's like small a, b, c, d. Okay, and that is ordered list. After that I used unordered list, and the style is square. Okay, so let me check if it is square. Yes, these are the squares over here. I will change it to circle now. And yes, look, these are the circles. So that is ordered list, unordered list, and I have used definition list as well. Okay, so in definition list heading is main ranks, and then I have DT, the term is principal, and then detail of that term. The role of principal is to provide strategic direction in the school, and then teachers, and then this is the description, and this is how we can use type of list. Okay, and you can see it over here. Okay, lastly, if you just observe here, I have given the email address of school. So how you can do that, I just use heading H4 and the alignment is right side of the page, and then I just gave this heading. So this is it, and this is something very simple. By using very simple tags, I have designed this web page. So my dear students, you can also use these simple tags, and you can also you can also design a very good, a very interactive website in your using web page, using HTML web language. So try it. And there is a quick wrap up now. We have done HTML basic elements, heading and font family, then empty and container elements. After that, I showed you how you can put up a list and its type, and images and its attribute. So my dear students, I hope that these two chapters are very much clear to you all. I have showed you the practical implementation. I have set another assignment for all of you. So there are some questions which you need to answer. So answer them very carefully. Now thank you very much. And my dear students, please stay home, stay safe, and take care of yourself. Good luck. Allah Hafiz.